Hello and welcome to Online Learning Box. In today's video we are going to learn how to draw human skull. So the purpose of drawing human skull is very important, because if you don't know the basic anatomy of human face, you can't understand or can't draw properly the human portrait or faces. So I think this is very important. So let's start drawing the human skull. So before doing this, we need to draw this line. Okay, so this line, and now this line also. So this indicating the line of eye, and this indicating the middle portions of your face. So actually we are drawing here this human skull. So let's start with the right portion. So here there's circle for the eyes, and if you are see properly, the eyes should be like this. If you left another parts of the eyes, the upper and lower part, and here it's a for there's a rapid sketch. So do practice, and here we can if you learn properly, you can see this is here a crack. So I don't know what is the exact name, medical terms of the crack, because there are many names of these cracks. So this is not necessary, and actually I think that drawing or artist can be a good observer. So this is my observations. So in this video tutorial I'm just showing you how to observe or how to draw human skull, because this skull or this design will help you how to put your how to face muscles exact portions. So let's start. So here you can see this is some basic cracks. So these cracks, actually if you put the eyes over here, so you can see this is eyes, looks like this, this type of things. Okay, so here, and don't do any shades, because shades will if you put the shades, it will give you trouble to understand. So before doing anything, so here you can see this is the upper part of the face, so here in the lower part of the jaw. So this for the teeth portion. So here you can clearly see this two teeth for and this teeth for the cutting foods, and this very clear for the cutting teeth, and this teeth have particular names in medical terms, and don't try to name of this, because this is not our concern. We are just put here our knowledge of observation. So observe clearly, observe very beautifully or very thoroughly the human skull and or human figure. when you are working in the society, you can see this various kinds of body structure, various kinds of faces. So basic thing is that you should know the anatomy or the basic anatomy, how to draw the human skull. So this is my observations, and here you can see this particularly cracks, and these cracks have some names in medical terms. So I don't want to go through the names, because that will be very critical, so and boring. So we need some observation. So here you can see some cracks if you clearly observe the human skull. So this is the basic structure, and if you are the front face of human skull. So this is the front face, sorry. The psychometric something name of this part, and this line, you can see this line. If you draw some lines over here, you can clearly observe there are some line, and this line will help you how to draw the front face of or front skull of the human face. So if you put the nose over here, the eyes over here, this is another thing, but before doing such before draw the front face of human, this basic anatomy is very necessary. I think that in my observation, the basic part of this human face. So if you put some muscles over here, you can see this is very important. This rough sketch, this is rough sketch, and this one if you draw like this, so this is the basic thing. So if you draw like this in side by side, you can see this is some boxes is actually the basic shape of this artwork, or this is sketch. This is some basic sketch, and you can see the C curve and S curve, this curve and this curve. This is for the line for the upper part of the teeth and the lower part of the teeth, and here some gap. Here some gap is very important. When you I think that you can take a plastic type of skull. You can I will put a link in the description box. You can purchase this purchase the skull, plastic skull, and study before doing human face. So this is very important. So here you can see this is actually the rough sketch, and this curve will help you where to put some deep sketch. Here you can see this deep sketch, and this is the eyeball. If you uplift and operate leave the all of these things as upper portions and lower portions of this eyes, so you can see this is the basic structure of the eyes. Actually the round the circle shape. Okay, this is the eyes, and this things is very important. Here you can see this is the circle, actually the eyes part. Okay, So here I want to draw this. This is the eyes. Okay, and if you put some sketches over here, you can see this is the actual the eyes looks like. So here the human skull is actually in this part, and here you can see some rough sketches, and this sketches will help you how you can think. And this is the nose portion. This is the nose portion. You can clearly see and observe. This is the eyes part. Okay, and this is the mouth. For if you do some lips, okay, here the rough sketch. So this is the front face. Now we are doing the side face also. If you draw like this in side by side, you can see this is some boxes is actually the basic shape of this artwork, or this is sketch. This is some basic sketch, and you can see the C curve and S curve, this curve and this curve. This is for the line for the upper part of the teeth and the lower part of the teeth. And here some gap. Here some gap is very important. When you I think that you can take a plastic type of skull. You can I will put a link in the description box. You can purchase this purchase the skull, plastic skull, and study before doing human face. So this is very important. So here you can see this is actually the rough sketch, and this curve will help you where to put some deep sketch. Here you can see this deep sketch, and this is the eyeball. If you uplift and operate leave the all of these things as upper portions and lower portions of this eyes, so you can see this is the basic structure of the eyes. Actually the round the circle shape. Okay, this is the eyes, and this things is very important. Here you can see this is the circle, actually the eyes part. Okay, so here I want to draw this. This is the eyes. Okay, and if you put some sketches over here, you can see this is the actual the eyes looks like. So here the human skull is actually in this part, and here you can see some rough sketches, and this sketches will help you how you can think. And this is the nose portion. This is the nose portion. You can clearly see and observe. This is the eyes part. Okay, and this is the mouth. For if you do some lips, okay, here the rough sketch. So this is the front face. Now we are doing the side face also. So let's start or try to draw the side face or side skull, posterior or view of the side view of any skull. So before doing this, we need to draw some lines over here, and these lines will direct us the right portion or the right proportions of the side view of the human skull. So here this is very important. Now we are trying to draw the eye. Okay, so this is the nose part, and all you know the skull nose is like this, and the half cut. Actually we later on we are going to give this the nose, the better part of this nose. So this is some cracks, and this is actually the skull looks like this inside view. And this curve is very important when you are draw some side faces of some person, and this curve will help you the exact postures or exact muscles directions. So here you can see this is actually this have basically names, and don't go through the names, medical terms. And here if you clearly observe or study some skull from some books, some medical books or anything else, you can see there's some cracks over here, and this cracks actually for the you can put over here the hair actually. So I'm don't want going to draw the exact face. Okay, I'm just want to show you how you can observe, how you can draw the human skull. And in future this is study of this type of a skull will help you to draw human faces properly. So without hesitation, you know exactly where and how to put the muscles, and where you need to shade, darkness, the playing of the shadow and the playing of the lights. Okay, so this is very important, and this cracks is so what a artist can do. A artist should be, in my opinion, a artist should be a good observer. So observe clearly in your society there are various kinds of body figure, body structure. There are various kinds of the multiple kinds of faces. Observe properly and try to memorize in your head, keep in your head, and try to draw like this. So before doing this, the study of skull will definitely help you and take you put ahead of study of the human faces or drawing the human faces. So be a good observer before drawing something. So here will help you. Okay, so you can see this is actually the teeth portion, and this is the nose. Actually this is the bone area, and this is the muscles, or you can say the flesh, something like that. And this is actual nose. Actually looks like this, but the bones is cut from like this. Okay, so this is the basic side view of the human skull. So the eyes should be like this. Okay, and you can see this eyes, actually this eyes and side view, try to draw like this, and this is the eyes. And if you put the eyes portions, it looks like this. So this is the eyes, okay, and this is for the nose, and the nose looks like this, okay, and this portion is for the teeth, okay, and this, see, this bone is very important. Study carefully this bone, okay. This bone actually, when you are putting some muscles over here, this bones actually helps you where to put the muscles, where to drop your shade, okay. And this is the big portions. And now I'm going to shade some things like this, and okay, so this is actually the side view of human skull. So this is actually helps you where to put the neck portion. So this is the neck, okay. So portions is start from here. This is actually, I'm not go through the sketches, I'm just showing you, and some sketches is over here. This light is putting drop like this, okay, and this is actually light, so shade is going darker from here to here, here to here, and here to here. This is the light portion, this is light portion, okay, this is light, and the light actually put over here, and the source of light is like this, so it's drop over here, and this is actually the light shadows, okay. And this one, that's in the thick portions. Just going to draw this teeth as properly, and this will help you the shaping of your mouth. So this mouth look like this, and this is actually for the hair portion. So this is a circle if you are going to draw. So, and always careful about these things, it is very important, and view these things. And this is the teeth portion, okay. Okay, so this is so this is the side view, okay. Now try to draw another view of our angle of this human skull. So let's start, and the viewpoint is, and the skull is actually looks below from top. So let's draw, and just try to fix my some of my issues in cameras. So just deleting these things, and here we are trying to draw some human skulls which or who looks, so the eyes over here, and the visions of the like this. So we are try to draw. This is the nose. Sorry, this is the nose portion, and this is actually the teeth, and we are try to draw something like this. And if we are doing the try to draw the basics, so some lines over here, you can see this is the part of nose. Actually we are not trying to draw nose. Actually it's a human skull, and the study of human skull, various angles will help you how to draw human faces properly, what to shade and when not to shade. It's very important. Okay, so this is our main objectives over here. So we are practice over how to draw human skull in various angles. So here is the teeth, and this is called the molar teeth. We will not go to the medical terms over here because it will give you a very bore impressions. So I just illustrate or demonstrate the human skull. So the overview here, it's the eyes like this, and if you reveal all the eyes portion, you can see this eyes is actually looks like this. Actually not like this, actually it's the circle. Okay, this is the actual things. So over here, this is the teeth portion. So I'm just try to draw a rough sketches which will give you a clear observations of human skull in various angles. So here is a clear shade, and if you put some fleshes over here or muscles over here, you can clearly observe how to draw human faces, or how human faces is developed. So see, this things is really understandable, or you can get this thing. It's shades, it's some shades over here because lights is dropping over here. Okay, the source of light, and this is the source of light. Okay, I'm not just showing you the source of light, and it's a drop over here, and this is shading portion. Okay, so this is shading, and this is again the whole of the eyes. Okay, this is the completely another view, and this says, actually if you draw like this says, if you draw like this, you can put a line over here, and this line is actually for the eyes, and this also aligns for the eyes. If you see this is for the eyes, and it's drop over here, and it's some object. This man actually going to want to see this from the top to bottom. So this actually our idea. Okay, this thing. Okay, So this is how you can draw, and this is the third viewpoint. Okay, so let's start to draw another critical angle. Actually, when we are going to sketch or going to draw some open face, smiling open face, this is the another postures. So let's start drawing, and here we are going to draw a human skull. See, this is, and this is actually he or she, and this is skull is looking up. Okay, looking up like this, and this is the nose part, and here, from here, and this is for the ear. Okay, and this part, and this is for the open space, and here you can clearly see this is very important, and here some cracks, and just here you can see this is some cracks. As I told before, I'm just showing you my observations, and try to enhance your observations when you are drawing. So it will definitely put forward how to draw human faces in acute angle. So this is actually the teeth part. We just putting a line over here, and so it's designing this part. And now this is the eyes portion, this is eyes portion, and this is for the human skull. Okay, and this thing, this is here, you can see some cracks, this cracks, and here for the sinus part you can see some hole here. And now this is this part, and this is, and this looks like this, and here you can see this is 3D effect. Okay, and draw carefully and see carefully, because we are going to learn over here a very good things, a very good acute angle, and this will also help you how to draw open face, a smiling open face, or something eating like this, because in every skull, if you clearly observe that, you can understand this all skull is looks like smiling, because because it has no skin, no place, no muscles, so it's only teeth showing, and it's looks like you can not understand it's what it trying to do. This is skull is trying to do, it's either is want to eat, or going to smile, open mouth. So this is the problem, and basically, and this problem will help you to give you the clear observations of human face. So this is this cracks. This crack is very important. Clearly observe cracks, because these cracks will clearly give you a overview of human skulls, the anatomy of human skull. So I will give you a link in the description box where you can purchase some human skulls, this plastic human skulls, and this skulls will definitely help you to study of human head, human faces. So this is the thing. And as I think that what a good artist, the features of good artist is he or she can observe better than normal people. Okay, so this is the I think in my observations, this is the good artist, features of good artist. He or she can observe better than a normal people, okay, or non-artist people. So everyone can be artist. Every human beings have some ability, different kind of ability. But if you are going to grow a artistic view in yourself, or in your inner mind. So if you are try to observe carefully everything in all over your nature, all over the part of the nature. So this is my observation. So this is a thing. This is for the nose part, and if you put the nose over here, the nose something like that, this is, I'm not going to draw the nose part. This is actually the nose part. So here, so clearly observe these things. I'm not going to talk, or because if I talk, my concentration will break. Okay, so do this, and this thing is very important, and for this thing. Okay, so clearly you can see this is the part. Okay, now if I sketch like this, sketch like this, you can clearly see this is actually the part of okay. Now this is actually the eyes looks like. Okay, this is eyes looks like. So this thing, okay, now this is the feet. Okay, now okay, now this is the upper part, and this is some molar. And for the cutting foot, this teeth is actually useful. So this is actually another acute angle. Okay, and now now try to draw, and this is the hole, and here you can see the, and this is actually gap. Okay, now so from this portions we are going to draw this like this, and this is this one is for the tick purpose, and okay, so try to draw this and this portions actually, and the source of light from here, source of light, this is the source of light, and light is put over here, and this is enlightened, and this is actually the shading part. Okay, now here you can clearly observe this is actually the neck portion, as the neck is from here, this thing, and this is for the neck portion. Okay, and this is actually the here, okay, now this will clearly give you a 3D effect, a 3D points. Okay, now here let's say teeth and some points is for the nose. Okay, is for the nose. Okay, now this will help you where to put your muscles. Okay, so this is a short video tutorial, actually not short, and we have learned in this video tutorial some accurate angles of human skull. So I think that this video tutorial will definitely help you how to draw human faces in various types of angles. So thank you very much for watching this video tutorial. Till then, stay tuned. Bye bye.